read your future. It has you listening to 666.3 WZRD The Wizard, the most esoteric show on the air.
All right, welcome to The Wizard. It's me, Violet Philleamus, your necromancer in absentia, joined by...
Benedict Balthazar, the 77th, conjurer and diviner extraordinaire.
You know it. So, welcome back to The Wizard, only on 666.3 WZRD.
Thank you for joining us today.
For all things arcane. We're going to kick today off with some current events. Starting a little local, so we can focus global later. A giant monstrous plant has sprung from the ground in Misty Moor, putting a chokehold on the local economies. Residents seem unbothered generally, but the general populace is not so sure about this giant plant monster, especially because the residents seem unbothered.
Yeah, I think the council has recently sent a dispatch of detective wizards to look into the matter, investigate the plant, see whether its intentions are benign or not, and whether it should be exterminated.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back a couple years ago, there was a whole thing with plant hypnosis and floral essence.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was actually...
will get you.
Yeah, that was... I was on vacation at the time whenever it was happening, so I actually saw like one of these big plant monsters burst out of the front door of a shop and just kind of run off.
Was it big or little? Like
it was like a little larger than like the average human man.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, it didn't like eat anybody.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, it just kind of ran off into the sewers. I think like it might still be down there. I don't know.
Were you in Misty Moor?
No, I wasn't in Misty Moor.
Okay.
This was a few years ago during the other plant infestation. But while I was like on vacation, I saw one of these giant plants like burst out of a shop window and flee into the sewers. And I don't recall if they ever like actually did anything about it. So it might just still be living in the sewers.
Yeah, you know, the rot creeps, I guess.
But no disappearances reported as of yet. So
that's something. You know, I mean, if the locals are fine with it, it's either actually cool or it is some kind of...
Yeah, it's either some kind of charm
hypnosis.
Or maybe it's just a really cool plant. But
yeah,
no way to tell until we get more word from the council. In other news, in somewhat lighter news, or heavier if you dare, Rage Beyond Death has started their Candelian tour. Rage Beyond Death being the incredible metal band of zombie barbarians that have persisted into the afterlife through their love and power of rage and music.
I know I've got my tickets.
I've gotten all of my tickets. I'm seeing multiple shows.
Oh, damn. You're doing a full tour?
I'm not, I can't afford the full tour, but I am going to see the first show and the last show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they usually do some big numbers.
Yeah. I'm so excited though. They've been my favorite band since I was like 16.
Dude, no way. One of my faves too.
Oh, awesome. That's sick.
Oh, wonderful. They have hits such as Murder Rampage, Kilgore Bloat Snarl, Eat the Corpses of Your Dead, It's Good For You, I Promise.
That's a good one. I was personally a big fan of the album Crush Their Skulls Under Your Rotten Feet.
That's fair. To Murder an Unwed Man is a great one off that.
That's so good. Definitely one of their best songs.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Bangers. Bangers all around, to be
all
honest.
bangers. All bangers.
Yes, in other news, Nevas' All Hallows Eve or Harvest Festival occurred. Local wizards had to stop a group of pumpkin-headed cultists calling themselves the Children of the Harvest from taking over the town. Now, I was at this festival. I didn't think it was terrible what the pumpkin guys were doing. They were just, you know, they had their spice.
You know, I thought it was... Honestly, I thought it was great. Like, they were bringing... You know, it was bringing, like, a much-needed, scarier vibe to the All Hallows Eve Festival that hasn't really been present in years. And, you know, I think it's important to remember, like, the cultural roots of this festival.
Yeah, they were doing some pretty big spells, though. You know, like, I can appreciate the vibes.
I mean, yeah, they were doing some big spells and causing some property damage, but who hasn't done that once or twice in their wizardly journeys? You know, I'm sure what they were doing in the name of the Pumpkin King was purely...
The who?
Moving on. We're gonna go back.
Okay.
We're gonna head over to weather now. If you remember last week, I summoned that air elemental that
went great.
filled the studio with horrifying wind.
Yep.
I have since taught him how to speak Candelian Common. So joining us for the weather is our new weatherman, Earl.
Hey guys,
How's it going, Earl?
I'm doing pretty okay. I miss
good.
my home wind plane, but this place is pretty neat.
All right. What's the weather looking like today, Earl?
Oh well, the bloodstorm is passing over the southern regions of Candelia, so if you're around there, maybe take some shelter in the rain. Sometimes knives fall down too, so be aware. But also, free bloody dagger. Who can be so mad at that?
I agreed.
Other than that, there's general rainfall in the city of Nevas for the past week. We don't know if it's arcane or not, but hopefully some druid will get around and do some casting and make that all go away so it can all be a little sunnier around, eh?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit of a fan of the rain, personally.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of playing with it because you can run through it and it makes people mad because it gets under their umbrellas and hats and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl.
Yeah.
What's going on in the northeast?
Oh well, yeah. There's this whole thing. The druid got pissed, and now there's winds of blistering speeds in the northeast.
Blistering speeds? Like how blistering?
Like blustering, if not blistering in terms of.
Like, are we talking like 10 miles an hour, 20?
Oh, I'm talking 90. Like houses have been destroyed.
If I were to step into this wind, would I get like a little bad case of windburn, or would my skin be flayed off my body?
Oh, I believe it would flay your skin off your body.
Okay.
To be completely honest, if I wasn't made of wind myself, I wouldn't go near it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would that do to you?
Scary.
What would that do to you being made out of wind? Would it scatter you?
Oh no, I'd join it. I'd join in the little fracas and fray. It'd be a great old time.
Okay, yeah.
Would you flay people's skin off? in
Oh,
the wind?
what's a little flaying between friends, huh?
Okay.
That was Earl with the
Yep.
weather.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, I think we're gonna cut to commercial.
Yeah. Let's hear a bit from our sponsors. Hey, buckaroos, come on down to Texacus Mexacus for all your tacos and burritos needs. We got what you crave. Oh, baby, let me tell you, we got beans, we got rice, we got all the queso you could crave. Now, come on down. Our taco wizards have been cooking up something special just for you with our new 35-layer burrito and beautiful, incredible, untouchable, enchanted nachos. And when I say enchanted, I mean enchanted and enchanting. Let me tell you, buddy. All right, come on down to Texacus Mexacus. Do you know for whom the Taco Bell tolls? Woo-hoo!
Are you tired of other construction companies charging you thousands of gold pieces for lousy work? Well, so am I. Hi, I'm Derrig, and I started my own construction company to give you a good deal on great work. Me and my boys here can build or fix anything. Houses, towers, bridges, you name it, we can build it. Got utility problems? No sweat. Our team of plumbers and Arcano electricians are always ready to help you out. Not to mention our incredible prices. Need a fix? Call 1-888-DERRIGS and get a quote today. That's 1-888-337-7447. Derrick's Construction Company. We can do it.
Thanks for scrying in. You're listening to WZRD, The Wizard. Welcome back.
Welcome back from the ads, everybody. As always, I am one of your hosts, Benedict Balthazar, the 77th Master Conjurer and Diviner. Well,
And
Master's
I
a
am
strong term.
Violet Philleamus, practitioner of necromancy.
So we're going to be doing something a little special this episode. We're actually going to be taking listener calls. So if you are interested, you want some advice from some wizards, or you just have a question for us, our number is 1-800-666-WZRD. What are the numbers for that, Violet?
1-800-666-9973. Thankfully, they got the full crystal networking again after the dragon attack, so we can finally do these.
They finally got the crystal towers up, and it looks like we're already getting our first caller. This is Scrimblo Dorfbane from right here in Nevas.
Oh,
So
okay. Hey, Scrimblo.
Hey, Scrimblo, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing just great. Let me tell you, I got great things going right now.
That's good to hear, Scrimblo. What are you calling about, my friend?
Well, have I got a deal for you fellas and anyone listening? I got deals on cow tools. I got deals on a dagger of friendship.
Whoa.
Let me tell you.
Hold on.
Yes?
Hold on. You got
hold on.
You can't just come on here and start advertising your stuff, sir. Like, you have to pay for advertising on this show.
All right. That's fair enough. But have you ever heard of a wand of Create Wand? It's a wand that has infinite casting. You just cast it, and it creates a wand. And that cost for creating that wand is also, get this, the same very wand. It's infinite wands.
Okay.
You mean it's one wand an infinite amount of times?
Well, if you're...
All right, let's hang up. Click.
Yeah. Okay. That was. Oh, boy.
That was
That doesn't bode
not
well.
great. Not great at all. But you know, we still got time for more callers.
Yeah. It looks like we have a call from. Looks like we got a call coming in from Odesia. We got Elliot Ruxleford calling in. Elliot, you're on the air. What can we? What's going on? How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have this girlfriend that I really love. I love her.
Oh,
and
very sweet. Very sweet.
We enjoy being close, but the problem is, she's a fire elemental, and I just don't know how to proceed and make sure I'm not getting hurt and still getting close to her. You know?
Yeah. How many times you had to call a cleric about a finger burn, man? All right.
More than I'd like to admit.
All right. Well, first off,
props
to you for pulling a baddie.
Yeah, literally
mad respect.
Thanks, I'm known for that in my friend
Elliot
group.
with the all right, Elliot.
Riz Lord Elliot.
Truly.
Right. So in terms of ways that you can stay safe, you do have a lot of options here. Are you a spellcaster yourself?
No, not myself.
All right.
Okay.
So you still have a few options at your disposal. You can seek out your local wizard or enchanter and get an artifact that provides flame resistance.
Yes.
You could seek out an alchemist and get a potion that provides the same effect, though that's more of a consistent investment that you'll have to be making.
You could get polymorphed into a flame elemental yourself.
That's also an option. Some wizards are very powerful
delayed
and capable
release.
to do that.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, we have been talking about role play, so that one might be good.
All right.
Good for you. Yeah, it's important that you are trying to stay safe, and mad respect to you, man.
Yeah. One piece of advice I will give, if you want to be the suavest motherfucker on the block, which it already seems you are, some great... listen, you said you love her. I'm going to be optimistic. Some great rings would be some rings of fire negation or protection. Get a matching set. You see where I'm going? Get on one knee. Hey. You know what I mean?
I have kind of been thinking about it lately.
Ooh, our boy Elliot. All right, you'll have to call us back next time we have on the air. You'll have to tell us how it goes.
Will do.
All right.
Good luck to you, man.
You go, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, man. What a great guy.
What a great kid. I wish him luck.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll call back in with some good news.
Hopefully.
Looks like we're getting a... Huh.
What's up?
Looks like we're getting a call from Merflubbliberbeh, calling from Halfstep. Huh?
I don't think I've heard of either of those things, but
No, you're on the air though. What's up, Merflubbliberbeh? Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, I can get that. Really?
what the hell is this guy saying?
I get it. Are you not understanding? Yeah, no, for sure. Have you considered an ointment? Maybe a balm or salve?
How do you understand a word this guy's saying?
You don't?
No.
Okay, well, keep on going, Merflubbliberbeh. Okay, gotcha. So, you're going to want a level 4 enchantment, not a level 2, right? That's, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. You just need that extra little bump. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. All right, good luck with that, bud. Yeah, bye-bye.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear him?
I mean, I heard him. I don't know if I understood him.
Oh, we just needed help with, you know?
Is this another language or something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't really, you didn't understand that?
Not really.
There's something there.
It sounded like he butt dialed us.
No, he was asking about, he needed some help with something. I don't know. That was...
All right, well, we're going to move on. Looks like we have another caller coming in. This is coming from Wallace Halfstep from Ardenvale. How you doing, Wallace? You're on the air.
Oh, let me tell you, I am doing fucking great. I am doing fantastic.
Good to hear. Good to hear. What do you have for us today, Wallace?
Well, I gotta be honest, long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm in love with what you guys are doing with the show. I was a big fan of Lyrica Spiderwind personally. She was a great host. May she rest in peace. Maybe one day we'll get a wish going, you know what I mean? We have a fund. But
cool.
My question is for you guys, and I gotta ask, it's been burning a hole in my mind. Are you staves or wands? That's my question.
All right, well, personally, if I had to choose...
Of course it's wands.
No, it's staffs.
What?
It's staffs all the way.
Ooh, the girls are fighting.
Yeah.
All right, give us a second, Wallace.
Okay,
Why would you ever say wands?
The stees, man. You try. What can you do with the staff? Oh, I hit it on the ground. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, but like, dude, the physical spell casting of a wand, it's so sexy.
There is a reason why all of the most powerful wizards to ever grace this land have wielded staffs in one hand, swords in the other.
Yeah, it's because staves are for fucking cowards. There's more things to explode, so you don't, whatever. You gotta live fast and die hard, man.
Oh, cool. And you just have a gun that shoots spells. Like, you can't do anything with a wand that you can't do with any other weapon that fires something.
Okay, all right.
Staffs, the vibes, immaculate.
Okay,
nothing beats stepping into a room full of a horde of undead and like saying something super cool, slamming your staff into the ground and sending a wave of golden light at them.
No, that's fair. That vibe is immaculate. I gotta give it to you.
Plus, like, staves generally, between wands and staves, wands are normally the faster casters, but with a staff, you can channel your spell energy so much more powerfully and potently, so it can help make spells a lot more powerful.
Okay, but hear me out. Think about just the stees. You're out on the town. You're having a magical night. You're casting. You're having a drink with a buddy. And then all of a sudden, oop, fell. Oh no, how am I ever going to get out of this hole? Oh, no problem. You slide that wand right out of your pocket, flick it in the air once, put it back, and he's floating right up to you. Now there's a steez to that, right? You got to give me that. That wands has some
I'll give
steez.
you that, but consider the same situation from a staff perspective. You're walking around with a friend at night. They fall into a well, very tragic mishap. But instead of having to pull out a wand and do a little wave or do some kind of incantation, you just tap the staff on the ground, and all of a sudden they're rising out of the well with you.
Yeah, I think there's definitely merit to both. I'm personally more of a wand guy. I get it.
Yeah, you would be.
Hey, hey. They're cool.
They're all right. That's as much ground as I'm going to give you on this discussion.
All right.
You can also hit people with staves.
You can hit people really hard with staves, they won't break.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, wands way easier to break. I can take a wand and just...
Yeah, but that's why you have like 5 of them on you. You get different You get the.
You know how many staffs I have on me? One.
Yeah, and if it breaks, you're fucked.
No. Got my component pouch just in case.
All right. I
use these hands.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, no one needs a staff or a wand. It's all style.
It's just vibes.
But I mean,
it's a lot safer to cast with an arcane focus than it is without.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm more of like a kind of no object caster personally. I like using my little fingers, but I have blown them up like 4 times.
What kind of caster are you, Wallace?
Oh, a little bit here, a little bit there.
So you're an evoker?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You're an evoker, aren't you?
Okay, bye.
What? All right, that was Wallace. What do you want to bet his favorite spell is?
Oh, it's definitely testicular torsion.
It's either that or fireball.
Yeah, it's either or shit yourself.
Shit yourself's a good one.
Yeah.
It's very versatile.
It is a classic.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're gonna take one more call. Looks like we got
another call coming in from a Richard Peacock from Seymour. I've never heard of Seymour.
I haven't heard of Seymour either. Richard, you're on the air. What's up, man?
Is your arcane astrolabe running?
I believe so.
Maybe.
You better catch it.
All right. Well, I guess I believe a spell was just cast through the arcane crystals. So.
It was. I will not elaborate on which one was cast.
All right. Nothing undue.
Richard
I'm
Peacock.
Sure.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, everybody. Hopefully we hear back from Elliot or That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll be back right after these ads.
Are you having trouble unlocking the secrets of the arcane? Do you need a little helping hand to push you along in your Eldritch studies? Then look no further. We at Patron Saint's Warlock Connecting Service have got you covered. We serve countless clients looking to find servants willing to give up their souls for power beyond their darkest dreams. Fiends, fae, dragons, even beings from beyond the stars that mortal minds can barely comprehend. Just call 1-800-WARLOCK and answer a brief questionnaire, and we'll get you connected with the patron best suited for you. That's 1-800-927-5625. Patron Saint's Warlock Connecting Service. Get locked in today. Patron Saint's Warlock Connecting Service is not responsible for accidental injury, death, madness, or eternal damnation as a result of dealing with otherworldly entities.
Hello there, lads, lassies, and all things in between and outside. Are you voraciously horny? Are you in need of release? Have you not felt the sweet, sweet exaltation in many moons? Come down to the Tainted Tentacle, for we have what you need to come hard. We got many toys, arcane and mundane. We've got soul horses. We've got vibrating rocks. We've got all manner of tentacles. Whatever you need, we got you. We even have our 24/7 brothel. If you just want to take a nap, wink wink, come on down to the Tainted Tentacle for a good time.
Welcome back to The Wizard, only on 666.3 WZRD.
Alrighty, and welcome back to The Wizard, only on WZRD. So we're going to move into more of our global news, but first we got our bi-weekly monstrous machinations. Today we're going to be talking about dragons, one of my favorites.
Dragons, terrifying creatures.
Well, you know, some are. Usually it depends on their hue, if they're terrifying. Metallic are usually pretty cool, actually, generally. Another great tip for the monstrous machination.
Like speaking like broadly though, like terrifyingly powerful creatures.
Like awesome in the original meaning. Sure.
Yeah, like
Yes.
inspiring of awe. Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
you know that level of awe can turn to fear quite easily.
Sure. But like, let's kick into the monstrous machinations then.
Of course.
So
what do you have to tell us about dragons today?
A big thing is to look out for the colors. If they are metallic, you're probably fine. You can at least hang out with them. Often, you'll get a cup of tea out of it. They just like talking about stuff. Usually they're old or they're young. It's rare to find an adult dragon these days. But if they are not metallic, and I know it can be hard to tell sometimes because of the sun reflecting off scales, yada, yada, yada. But if they are any kind of regular chromatic dragon, look the fuck out. Usually, they're not so nice.
It was a red one, I believe, that recently
Leveled the city, yeah.
Yeah, destroyed most of Nevas.
Yes. And so, generally, if they're metallic, you're probably all right. If they're colored, watch out.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Also, I would recommend picking up a dragon field manual, generally, because that can give you more insight on what dragons want. Usually gold dragons, fan of gold. Silver dragons, fans of silver. If you can give them either of those things, right, it's all about knowing your dragon type. So that's another tip.
I always keep a copy of the Dracopedia on me at all times.
You simply must. Now, personally, I've memorized it. I partake in Drake husbandry for anyone listening.
Oh, okay.
Yes. My lovely dragon.
Little rich kid activities.
Yeah, it was a gift for my 17th birthday. So, to be fair though, I'm not giving it to anyone else. It's my dragon. It's my responsibility. I've taken care of her since. It's been a really great learning experience, actually.
Good.
Yeah,
that sounds really cool. Yeah. I've never personally been in the presence of a dragon before.
I got to take you on a ride, man.
That would be pretty neat.
It whips.
I would be.
We'll have to get you some safety equipment, but
I'd be a little scared probably.
Soaring through the
probably
skies.
Have to cast mage armor on myself.
Oh, sure,
just in case.
Yeah.
Not that I don't trust you. Or what's your dragon's name?
Gwenjamin.
Not that I don't trust you or Gwenjamin, but just.
Yes.
I'm a very careful person.
Of course. But there's something about soaring through the sky, unfettered by magic. That is something.
Not having to hold your concentration on a spell.
It's very magical in its own right, some might say. Yes.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Either way, cutting away from monstrous machinations, let's cut back to our current events globally.
Yes,
let's,
of course.
Bring them in.
Recently, an excessive casting of fireballs by wizards in nations across the earth has led to an overall increase in climate temperature. Governments worldwide are meeting sometime soon in order to curb the effects of this climate change.
Yeah, very.
I know fireball's a great spell.
Yeah, I think it tells us something if the kind of global temperature is rising from the amount of fireballs that we're casting.
Yeah, as versatile of a spell as it is, especially for its combative uses, it does send a lot of harmful greenhouse gases into the air.
Yeah, a lot of chemicals expended.
Yeah.
Not to mention the smell.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to
burn some bat guano for that.
Yeah.
Oof.
For those who don't know, bat guano is bat poop.
Yeah. Ugh. Great.
And that scent sticks with you. I can't tell you how many times I was traveling with some evocation wizards and I had to quadruple wash my robes.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. And
just to get the scent out.
I know there's the funny meme of
I cast fireball.
Yeah. IDC HB DRI ICF, right? I don't care how big the room is, I cast fireball.
Yep.
But guys, we gotta chill or they're gonna take it away from us. You know what I mean?
Just like they took testicular torsion.
Yeah. It's still
very, and I would hate to lose as useful of a spell.
Oh my
as
god,
fireball.
yeah, because man, what an evocation.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Also, in more kind of weather-related news, a sudden surge in Kraken attacks has led to a pause in the Cannon Res season, which is a goddamn shame.
I was so excited for this upcoming game.
My boys were gonna cinch it.
Yeah, the semifinals, like my boys got eliminated from the season. It happens.
Sure.
But I was really looking forward to the semifinals coming up, and
those Lich Bolts. We put on a great show.
If I have to root for anybody in this, I'm rooting for them.
Hey,
despite my hatred.
Well, and the Werebears put up a great fight.
They did great, but unfortunately couldn't make it to the finals. But these Krakens keep ambushing and. They keep ambushing the games and eating all the players. So
yeah, which is it's a problem. I mean, Cannon Run's already a very deadly sport. And thankfully, there's a lot of money in the sport, especially in college Cannon Run. So getting them back from the dead, not that big of a deal.
Right,
but
right. These athletes are paid a shitload.
Yeah, but I as someone who's been resurrected before, it's not that fun.
Right.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to be. Oh my god, for days.
Because everything that's just been collecting in there just starts moving all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's
it does not feel good.
Dude, the amount of vertigo you get. You ever been resurrected?
My God. Yeah.
Oh my
once.
God.
I hope to never have to be resurrected again. It was awful.
No, it was
I was sick for days afterwards.
Yeah, it was a pretty common thing when I was doing my run in Cannon Run. And man, oh my God.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Sucks. I mean, shouts out, as much as I hate to say it, shouts out clerics for bringing me back. But
yeah.
Great job, guys.
I pray real hard and I have magic.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I had to study for my magic.
Yeah.
I'd actually put in the work, but
That's what I'm saying.
whatever. And they get all the resurrection and healing spells and stuff.
Let's not get into politics.
So they have their uses, but
Yeah, no, I got
in
you.
other news, in relation to the Philleamus witch bolts, Xandrian Philleamus has recently brokered deals across the Synesian Ocean with the country of Ravenmount up to the north. Spooky Arcanotech is sure to ensue from this. I'm not really sure.
Is that the Vampire Nation?
Yeah, just kind of like weird like creatures of the night in general.
It's like you cross the border and then suddenly it's dark out all the time.
Yeah, it's always cloudy. The trees have no leaves for some reason, and also they are all black.
I've been meaning to get
Everything
trip up
seems to
there.
turn gray. It's an interesting place. Like definitely go and
Seems
visit
my
sometime in
vibe,
your life.
you know?
Definitely go and visit sometime in your life, but it's not a place I would like to, live.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was going to do a study abroad for necromancy there, and then the program got shut down.
Did you hear why it got shut down?
No, all I heard was something to do with like
the one of the nobles over in Ravenmount, Lord Movarth, who was one of the heads of the necromancy program, actually used his powers to bring about a zombie army and tried to take over the world. Well, take over Ravenmount.
Awkward.
So they had to quickly nix that program.
That
just
would make
so
sense.
no students would get hurt having to fight off zombies.
Damn.
Not that zombies are
That would've been
particularly
fun,
tough, but zombies aren't particularly tough, but there is a lot of them.
Yeah, but
Like if you're getting swarmed, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like the action economy will simply ruin you.
I'm honestly more shocked that the wizard school said, "Yeah, let's protect our students."
Yeah,
You know what I
doesn't
mean?
happen
That's the
very
more
often.
surprising part. It's
Like
not
given that a wizard or a sorcerer gets incinerated every other day.
Yeah, and also, listen, Flame School for Magical Minds is very. All right, here's a dungeon. Don't die.
I've heard that it's very much a don't get too attached to your friends kind of school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. In other news, the dwarven city of Gontar has recently uncovered a new mineral. It is a gem-like in appearance, but has a peculiar glow to it. After its discovery, other gems matching the description have been found worldwide. Arcane identification has revealed them to be some sort of magical battery, capable of powering arcane constructs, artifices, and possibly doing it for centuries.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the many arcanotech companies are not going to abuse this new technology.
Yeah, I mean, Dragonfruit's going to add 10 minutes to their battery life and say that it's this new rock.
Yeah.
And it's clearly not, but they're going to be like, guys, look at this new Gantarian ore. We have 1% in there. Look at our battery life. Blech.
And it's also like I feel like this is what it should be doing is it should be driving energy costs down, but I feel I feel like companies are going to start marketing it as like, ooh, get your house powered by Gantarian ore and pay an extra few $1,000s.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
You know what the second most effective advertising term is? Free. You know what the first is?
What?
New.
Interesting.
That's a real fact. So if they're going to be like, oh, guys, Gantarian ore, 20,000 gold, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, for sure, even though it, by all logic, should be much cheaper. So.
Yeah, because it can provide, for what it sounds like, near infinite power, at least infinite in the terms of like most sentient creatures' lifespans. Like, I might outlive one of these batteries, but.
Sure. I mean, I might as well, but who knows? But it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be either incredibly falsely rare or not. But you know what? Looking on the bright side, who knows?
You know what though? Like the mines that have uncovered this mineral are going to make bank off of it.
Yeah,
just
so good for them.
Selling it to various wizards. And you know what? I'm always a big fan of the working class getting a bit more money for their efforts. So. Small wins. Sure. We'll take small wins.
Yeah.
And hopefully this leads to something great.
Yeah. You know what?
Or maybe it'll lead to somebody collecting a bunch of them and building a giant murder robot.
Hey, could be fun.
Could be fun. Would be a much more interesting story.
Good quest.
Good quest.
And like the other thing is, I personally have a penchant for going on the negative as a necromancer. I'm constantly surrounded by death, which is cool.
I feel like that would weigh on you after a while.
It colors the world fairly negatively. There's...
In my studies of like divination, a lot of reading futures in that, and like whenever you are just doing like minor study in divination like I did, you don't really read the future so much as you figure out possible futures.
Oh, sure.
And, looking into possible futures, it's often not good news.
Yeah. But hey.
Every now and then you'll get a little...
Maybe this will be the new energy
a little bit of good among the bad.
Let's hope.
So I always try to drive my energy towards that good future.
Yeah, absolutely. Manifestation.
Of course, yes.
It's real.
Mm-hmm. It's a very big thing in schools of divination.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's all the time we have for this episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for listening with us, and thank you for calling in, everybody, earlier. Yeah. Richard Peacock, I hope you're doing okay.
I think you incinerated his balls off.
I might have. I'm not entirely sure what I
hope that
cast
wasn't a kid. But, clerical.
They got to learn somehow.
Whatever.
Anyways, this is Benedict Balthazar the 77th.
Violet Philleamus.
We are scrying off.